because, well, water will go in here and there. It will circulate wherever it can go. But even still, so much junk. Oh my god. Whew. But anyway, almost 10 liters is the well, there might be more when I'm opening that cap again, but I have to use this funnel to see what is inside. I want to see what is inside, if there is any, but like in this case there were so much that this screen was just so full of junk that even it didn't let any liquid through it. Oh my god. So, lesson 1 million even. When you are buying used vehicles, or in this case tractor or excavator, etc., check the oil, check the cooling liquids, check even the hydraulic oil, or at least what color it contain. The clearer, the better. That goes like for any well, what is clean and clear, it obvious, it's okay. But like in this case, what it should be a green and clear almost, well, it's like a black. And obviously all my things are used once, but I don't change these liquids often. This cooling liquids, because you don't have to, if they are okay colored. But I have to admit, I have never took these caps off and checked the color truly. Like in this case, we can see even if the funnel will get stuck full of junk, well, it's about the time to make some changes. And like I said, if this has gone through some kind of idiot that made sand to these machines inside, well, this is what you get. And I'm not blaming anyone, but dirt won't make any good inside a motor. You can clearly think that what might happen if this heating, well, let's just say if that these channels are full of junk and this machine try to cool itself off and water won't circulate fast enough inside, well, the overheating is obvious. It won't break it because these diesels will run hot, but there is a limit in that always and anyways. So, when we get new liquids in, we will see how good this is performing, and there might be none because this has not overheated easily thus far, and over the winter it has not frozen. So there are right liquids in those containers, okay? But the black color is not good indication that there is something bad going inside in this cooling circulation. So renewing these liquids perhaps make this machine run little bit, let's just say, cooler in tight situations. So let's try again. I will open this cap again. Let's see how much there is going to fly this water. Or what is this even? Water, yeah, but that black one is something else than water. Let's see what happens. Come on now. There we go. Something is coming out. Come on, cap. Go. Yeah. Alrighty. Still something. Oh, dang it. Well, it won't ripping any off, but what about now? Okay. That's the better. Even still there is some junk coming out. How pleasantful. Well. Now I'm trying to blow some air into it and let's see how much stuff is flying around again. Let's put that inside. And okay, this might be in this heater. From the heater, I mean this junk. It might be even stuck inside so truthfully that water won't circulate through this heater. So it's good timing to change these hoses and whole thing. Good. Oh, thankfully anything didn't come in my mouth. Black gunk. I don't know, this might even, I mean, it perhaps should be okay if I put some pressure with water inside this so that it will blow some that gunk off if there is any inside a block. And well, of course there is, because where else this stuff would appear else. Oh, I don't know. This might be the only place that this junk might circulate to and get stuck. So meaning it will collect the next batch in that new heater as well. Sounds like a bad deal to me to have such a knowledge that it might get that water with that gunk and junk will get stuck that new heater, and when I'm heating it, well, it might heat it and work. I don't know. Hopefully it will work, because this thing is annoying to do even once a year. Oh my god, it's so much this small junk in here. It won't drain this. This is. Whew. Junk. I don't know. Can you see it? Hopefully, I'm changing the direction. Yeah. Nice. There might be this to-do list every year that I have to do this water change, perhaps like an oil change every year. Won't hurt, perhaps, to do as long as this color changes in this cooling water, because it will indicate how good or bad your motor's capability to cool itself is. The clearer the coolant, the better it will cool. And if it's like this, black chunk, well, it will cool, okay, but the efficiency is somewhat bad. And the sand, if there is dirt and sand, and oh my god, what else? Hopefully nothing more than sand. Okay, that might even clear itself when I'm changing these liquids. But there is no any guarantee how. Okay. Go away, go away. We don't need you. Scram. Every single bit that I can get out of here is lesser and lesser in the machine. Well, I will open that top one and we try to blow air through them pipes as well. So let's see, what is this even? There should be, I don't know. Well, if the case is clear, like in this, that there is something that there should not be, okay, away it goes. It should be, well, I don't know, kind of rusty. Yeah, the filter, meaning I should put some kind of glare, well, I don't know if there is even that kind of filters that stand like these things heat up like near 100 degrees Celsius. Plastics will start to bend in those heat levels. So it won't be easy to put anything between this, like this heating thing. This is cold and this is the hot water hose. So cold water hose is always the thing that brings stuff in, meaning this gunk and let's just say crap. So one filter might go in here, and another thing is if that crap is inside the block, same thing goes this radiator, meaning the stuff what's inside, no, well, okay, it will circulate through whatsoever, but it might get stuck in that radiator, meaning the hot side should have one filter as well, meaning when the water pump is circulating stuff, it will circulate everything, no matter what's inside. So the heating pipe, I mean this hot pipe that comes in the top of the radiator will bring that junk, crap inside this radiator, making it perhaps go bad, stuck, and corrode even. And with this kind of colored liquid, it won't prevent it go bad. So new liquid is essential to these kind of things. And now that I know this is the thing, and it will make me very sad and angry, because now that I'm making this thing go like a new, and now I'm knowing that there is a risk that this new heater will get this same thing, because this, I think, won't clean everything up. There might be even if there is a 2 handful of junk inside this whole block, and now it's circulating through with radiator and this heater, eventually it might stuck whole heater, because that is smaller place to water to go through and collect stuff. And there is this that coil and whatever things that will collide with those small particles, and they start collecting these pockets, like we have seen this thing. Bigger holes won't collect perhaps anything, but next thing is this radiator. This is, I don't know. Well, I will make this project to end, and I might think sometime I will put filter between this hose and that another one. There is not much room. Well, there is in fact a room. I will make 90 degrees change the direction that whole pipe and put that filter there, and another one 90 degrees directional change to back to this radiator, and hope that that it will stand that heat. When that thermostat opens itself up and let that hot water through, it won't melt. But even the small particles that get stuck in that filter is away from these important things. Dang it. Well, it is what it is. You won't always win the lottery, you know, or even close. Well, in this case, we are not speaking any lottery winning, but it would be nice if these maintaining jobs just include change the thing and put some new liquids in and slap it together, start, test leaks, and state that it's okay. 2 thumbs up, and yeah, it that way. But now that we have these kinds of problems, it's nothing more than thumbs down, and maybe something else. Dang it. Well, I have to continue to do this maintain thing. But now that you know that I am knowing that this is a thing, it buggers me so much, because I want to make and keep these old machines run as long as possible. And with these maintaining jobs, I will ensure that it will happen. But there is always that but, big but. If these things are new, they are easy to keep maintained, because you know there is this thing that old used machines doesn't have, is that somebody else has taken care of them before you. And like we have seen this. I say crap. Straight crap. These machines deserve so much better than this, I say. Somebody might say something else, but to me these machines are respectful. Let's just say I respect them so much that that I won't give up them, and I won't even sell them if somebody is trying to buy them. Well, in these conditions, you know, I already know that, but you know what I'm meaning. These are like my family members. Well, not in same manner, but anyway. There's still a little bit liquid in a pipe. Well, down it goes. Cannot help it right now. Yeah. How is that going to be opened? With this. Let's see. Does it open? Well, it moves, but not enough. Come on, no. Tight spaces. Come on. Stupid. Let's see. This is so tight space that I don't show it to you, because this is stupid. So stupid. Well. This is so bad quality hose clamp that it will move like this freely. Well, let's see, it might even go. Well, at least it's keeping it in place. Well, now it's a better angle. It just bends so much that, well, did it open? Oh, well, it did. It went broke. It broke up. How nice. Well, in that case, you are going. My hands won't fit in there. How about this? Nope. How about this place? this side. How in earth is this possible? So, these kind of clamps. Well, good thing I have whole set. So, it won't coming off right away. Okay. What's next? Whole pipe. And a little bit water as well. Ooh, that gunk. Nice. Okay. Well, new hoses, new clamps, new heater. Hopefully this pipe is okay. There's some gunk inside. No, thank you. This one is going to the motor. I won't tolerate any crap inside as long as I can see what's going on. Yeah, full of black stuff. So this new heater is going to maybe have some hard time. I don't know, hopefully not. But now that is fall, I'm using it frequently. So it might, this kind of black junk. Bad, bad, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Now that I have done this valve valve job in this machines inside, and also renewed those injectors. It might be, well, some kind of improvement in this, how this machine will work. Obviously it won't help much, but prevents the corrosion and helps up that starting thing, meaning I don't have to every time use. Well, I have been preventing the and well, when I did change the this air filters oil, this is this wet air filter in this 4000 series Fords. After that I have not been using any of these starting gases, because I don't know, I don't like to force, if you might say it, force these machines to start. Well, it sounds like a don't be a baby. It is just a machine. Well, yeah, it is, but it is my machine, and I will treat them little bit more than just a machine. I might be an idiot, but what can you do? You can just only watch what I'm doing. and judge me how I'm doing things, but well, it's a me, Super Mario. Well, there it is. Little bit dripping this water, it won't hurt anything. Okay, this wooden block has done its job. Now, the fun part. Assembling this whole thing to this plate. I don't know what kind of hassle I might get myself into, but time will tell. And I hope this is going to be okay. In the last video what I did shoot in that direction behind us, there were these three pine trees that has gone dead and dry up. One of those trees fell off top of the road, and my neighbors were calling me, "Oh, help us!" Well, of course, they were very thick. They are very thick pine trees that are heavy to lift. Just enough hard wood that you can't just break them with your axe or anything. So I had to take my chainsaw and, you know, chop some trees. And now that I'm having this tractor's starting problem solved with this water heater, I will use this no matter the weather, as long it's not snowing. And even if it's not snowing, if the temperature is above 0 degrees Celsius, because my fingers will freeze, you know the old thing. Okay, so I can't put that well, now that I'm thinking it, I can't do anything just yet because that paint has not dried on that part. So I might take a little bit break. This might even continue tomorrow even. Well, I will continue today because tomorrow might be a bad day, colder. Wind or water doesn't matter, but if it's cold, my working is a little bit hard because my fingers. And if somebody is wondering, well, what is going on with my fingers? Well, fingers are what they are. I'm not young lion anymore, if I can say it that way. When there is enough cold, basically all the blood will go off from my toes and my fingers. Well, toes aren't problem, but fingers are, because with the toes I'm with walking, they will get warm very easily, but fingers are not, because if I'm using any kind of tools, those well, I haven't seen any gloves that fits perfectly or at least decently and keep me warm same time that I'm working some precise job, because there is always this thing that you need to use your fingertips, and now if there is something 7 million layers of fabric between your point of working and your fingers, well, that precise is not just precise, it's something else, you know. So that's why cold is bad to me. I don't hate it, okay? I'm living in northern hemisphere, so it is what it is, but it doesn't still make me like cold or winter at all. And I didn't even mention that snow and ice, but it is what it is. I like to live here, I have means to survive in here, and so on. And these little things that I'm making to these machines, they are essential. And now I can use every machine if I have to, no matter the weather and the temperature. But this thing had to go so well. If you are trying to start diesel with like a minus 20 or better 30 degrees of Celsius, it's so damn cold. And these old tractors doesn't have these new glow plugs, and like I already have said, good luck with that. And if you happen to get it run, well, motor will show you something that, thanks very much. So like a middle finger and so on. They will work, yeah, but seriously. When you have these heating systems, well, it's a different story. It will start work like it should, and no matter the cold. Of course, you have to have this mask, because this is always cooling down this machine, because it's this wind blade propeller is attached to this machine's crankshaft, so you cannot turn it off, meaning it will keep it so cold that it even might well, it will take every little bit heat out of the motor if you don't have this mask to cover this whole faceplate that prevents this blade suck so cold air in and towards to you that it will, well, it might even damage the motor in the worst case, because these things should run at what they are supposed to, and then they are so efficient that they are. And now that they are running cold, well, the efficiency is something else. Yeah. Anyway, I'm cutting the video right here, and I'll see if I can get my hands to that part that I did paint, and start videoing again when I'm starting to assemble to it and to this place. You will see every part of this project. It will be a little bit longer because of all this cleaning and my nonsense speaking. But anyway, I will be cutting out everything that doesn't make any sense to be in this video. So let's see next project. All right, we are back. Let's see how that went stuck almost. let's see our painted part, how we are doing. See, is it? It seems dry up. This kind of blue, obviously I should, there is still some places little bit wet, thick paint. Well, no matter, it's little bit tapping it to dry. Yeah, obviously I should sand little bit this and make another painting layer, but I don't think I need to do so much work to this kind of piece of just a cover plate. There's also some leftovers. It was just enough paint that it dried out very fast, it seemed, except these two spots that had collect some paint over them. So nice, we can continue to put things together. Now, next thing. Hey tripod, behave. Behave yourselves. Somewhat like so. And I don't know, maybe that sun is interfering the view now. So maybe in here, somewhat. Whoa, whoa. Almost tip over. Okay. And some more paint. Come on now. I'm making a mess. Where was it this time? Third spot that had. Well, there is some spots that has no paint over them. No matter. I will paint afterwards if I must, but I think not. Yeah. Let's see. This part will go in like so, and maybe it's better to be this way for now, so that I can measure how far my holes need to go. Obviously this part will move like a rabbit in the hole. Nothing keeps it place. Okay. So it has to be top of that. This should be in the middle, and this should be in the top of this. Somewhat like so. Those holes will go a little bit high. Great. This is not easy to measure. little bit like doing blind shooting with the drilling. Well, like I said, I might take this holes little bit bigger than they should, so I can use spacers to cover that up. But let's just see and check how this would perform if it's down like so. Maybe it's better like this way, and it's more like, well, I don't think this position makes any difference if it's tipped like this, as you can see, or more like this was, well, few millimeters doesn't make any difference. So I might even think to put this like this. But these holes are now a little bit hard to make, and of course when I'm tightening this up there might be some damage to the painting, but life will goes on, it won't destroy it. And this one swings around like idiot. I'll put this rack here. And of course it's so. What do I put in there? If I have two, I have to drill that way. So something that goes between that. Up. Preventing it move so much. Another one is from like here, that it's like in the middle part. This has to be in here. And for the measurement sake, this might look very stupid that what I'm doing. But like I already said, this is not easy to make holes, just hole, or few big ones. That won't do any good. So I will measure from one point that I will get somewhat close the range where I should put some bigger holes, like 4.2 centimeters, like so. I have to try. Okay. Let's take a pen. Let's mark. When I get the first one, the second is pretty much, well, not so easy because it is same lane, but because of this isn't straight, I cannot drill hole here and another here. I have to put it a little bit down, but we'll see. I can measure it from here, so approximately it's somewhat in this measurement place. So meaning from there to here. Goes way up, but I cannot help it because you already seen this is fits like a glove, but these holes will take the how can I say it? They will dominate because they are fixed. They will dominate the place, so I cannot do anything about it. Obviously, I have to. Well, if I there is thing that I will put this install plate behind. There's already one hole, and well, we have to try how which way, and do I have to put another hole here that we can attach this the tractor and this whole construction whatever it is to this, and this heater need to be secured to this quad plate. So another hole might be somewhere here, and after that this whole thing becomes one, and after that here is enough room behind this heater and this plate that I can put these screw and nuts to place, but we have to measure the distance how I can put it in the place. But first things first, let's drill that hole and hope that it will hit the spot just enough that I can these are 6 millimeters or what, 5, meaning the threads at 0.5 to it, so it's a 6 millimeter screws. Okay, well, we have already them, but thing is these are they are way too short, so we have to check my smaller box with this part. Already paint damage. Well, it will suffice. It's only thing that matter is that it won't get a rust in it so fast. So how I can put you in here, and of course there's a somebody there told you that I'm making some cleaning up here. Yeah, I'm doing it time to time, but okay, this is come on now, a little bit, there we go. And the picture is somewhere. Let's see what I'm shooting at. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Let's put some power to it, and I told you it was a 6 millimeters. So let's drop it down and let's wipe this table. Open this. Don't remember what size this was, but not the right one. 5. Okay. And I told you I need to drill bigger hole just because that might be okay, but always a but. If I drill a 7 millimeters hole, it won't be too big from this point. And if it hits the spot, okay, but if not, well, I will drill bigger hole next time. Come on. Okay, there we go. Like so. Does this fit? Well, of course not. How convenient. Well, well, let's not make a hassle out of it. We have this whole drilling setup to work with. So much metal chips all over the place. Need to make this to be central. Come on. Enough. Perhaps like so. Yep. Maybe this way. Want somewhat more. Oh, come on. Some. Well, this is nice. Maybe here. Somewhat so. Okay. Nice round hole. Okay, let's go check that. Does this fit? Okay. The tripod is so wide that I need to haul to haul it every place. Okay. What about now? You can stay there. Let's see. Okay. Moment of somewhat truth. How we did perform. Just let's see. Where is the... Okay, cannot be there. Like so. Ah, what do you know? I think I did hit the spot. That seems so. Good. I will change the sides. I have to make movements. Anyway, that one hits the spot pretty much. Now that it should be okay if I secure that to the place so that it won't move when I'm measuring it. So let's in my million box. I will take these to the shelf before this whole box explodes and nuts are everywhere. It can be like in there. Yep. So I should be able to find some long 6mm. I have these plastic boxes. I should somewhat make use of them so that I can put nuts and these threaded screws in different places that I don't have always the scouring up them like this. It's idiotic, but it is what it is right now. So this might be enough long with this lock nut, and it is nice, but always a but. It might be too long. We will see in a moment. Yep. And well, I don't even need that lock nut anyway. There is so small room to put. Well, I will secure this to place and measure that another hole blows if I maybe have a good luck to have hit it the spot right away. Maybe not, I don't know. Well, it won't matter. Like I already said, we are not firing this weapon because it's not a weapon, it's a water heater that goes in the metal casing. Almost the same, but the placement is of course different that the first one. So let's check the middle. Well, somewhat it will move a little bit. It should not move because the measurement is making no is no making any mistakes where I put the marking, so the drill hole must be in the middle somewhat. And one more measurement. Oh, is it? Bleh. Well, somewhat there. Well, I'll give it a try. And after that we will cut some length of this bolt, and of course we don't need any nuts or butts, nuts, butts. So back to the drill we go. Oh, excuse me, burping. I did get something to eat, and now my belly is full somewhat, so burping around. Okay. Let's see, can you see what I can see? Somewhat so. And let's see. Of course it won't fit there. This way. A little bit unstable. Well, this way is okay. Well, there we go. Ole in one. Like so. Now we don't need any more of this, and put the extension cord back. And now that I did that, take power off, now that we need that all the way, all the time. Well, if we must use that again, we will use it again. No matter. Okay. Now we will see. Did I put anything wrong place or not? And if you are thinking why so, there is these two holes both sides, so you can put it every way you are needing to put. So at least in this model. Now we will see when I put this first one into place, what is the second going to say? That you are failed or what? Well, already I can tell it is not in the place. So, did I just said something? We need to drill again, but this time it's with bigger drill bit. We cannot. Well, I could drill here with the same. Well, I try. Almost where that hole should be. Well, like I said, this is not easy to measure with this kind of things that you cannot see through. More, well, maybe after this I might even paint this second time. I don't know. It will dry very fast, at least what I tested it. Under half an hour it was dry again, so it won't take so much time. Let's see what you are seeing. Okay, yep. So Drill again. Yes, we do. Well, extra holes doesn't make it any deal. I have to drill anyway those holes that goes in that chassis to be placed where they should be attached to. Well, this time I'm not making same mistake. Now we leave that power to the drill. And if this is okay, then I will take it off. Okay. Like so. Once more. We will test this. Do we have a place to be or not? Okay. It's a little bit wonky. What about now? Yeah, somewhat. Now I will check the another 6mm bolt. If there is one, is any. Or there are, but they are something that I don't need right now. Too long, too short. This might be the thing, even. Oh, I will try that to here. Like so. It's a little bit shorter than this one, and now let's see. No, come on now, don't be shy. There we go. And obviously it's wonky because there is nothing between these. There is just both spaces, like my fingers can go, so there's a little bit living in here, but I think I will make a spacer here, and does it, this is a little bit longer than this one, so it will look a little bit stupid if I make, well, I will make a little bit shorter this bolt. There's a mark. And I will saw this that much shorter, meaning this much. So let's make a measurement. There. Then we take a handsaw. Let's go outside. Like so. This blade is okay. Is it enough tight? Sounds like it. Come on now. I'm not trying to make too short of this bolt, so leaving a little bit more thread to work with than where I did measure it. Oh, start up. Idiot. Wrong way. Tighten it up, not loosening. Up, up, hot, 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 hot. Hot one, hot piece, hot piece. Oh. There you go. Yeah. That kind of. Now we have to file this little bit so that it can screw back where it need to be. Somewhat like so, and let's take a clean up for the threads. Well, let's try it before doing anything else. Yeah, I told you. Had to leave a little bit more thread, so now I can make a spacer to cover up this one mistake, and spacer also here. So we'll do that next. Or is there spacers? Yeah, there are, but they are too small. I want to make them a little bit bigger, that they will show somewhat well, nicer. I know somebody has a bag full of candies, but I have a bag full of spacers. At least I have been trying to make a difference between nuts, bolts and spacers, that they are almost all different places. Reasons, because this might cover this up. Oh, this one is nice and tight. Let's see. Ho! It will cover up that hole just fine. Almost. almost just tiny weeny section is where it shows. Well, no matter. And this another one needs somewhat. Let's see how deep it goes that way. It could be thicker one. Even this, but not quite enough. Let's see. There should be all kinds of spacers here. Somewhat thicker than another one. This one is so thick that with this it looks stupid. I won't have that. Come on. Where are the thick ones? Where? Well, this is the thick one. Thick, yes, but also too big. Nice one. Let's see. But no. Well, how about this? If I put. Well, I have to make some compromise. Put these two spacers one behind another, so it won't show up, but you will see. This is so DIY kind of stuff that it's even funny. But as you can see, it's secure in the place, and there is a space for pipes, and there is a space for the. This should have another spacer as well, it seems. Because it's a little bit loose. Maybe like that. And I'm putting grease to these, so if I'm painting it another layer, well, it won't affect anything, but that might be better to do with all things to put together. And well, this heater might not be good to paint over. So when it's raining or anything that the nature does and water can go inside this box, there is this hose in front and as well like in this back, so dirt and gravel and whatever goes in, it can go out. So nothing stays here and starts making corrosion or anything else, now that it has these holes all four corners. So next thing what to do is the installing point to the tractor, and after that we can measure with these holes where I can put, well, it's obvious how easy it is to put here or here, but in the tractor we could use these old holes and drill one extra here, and after that we can put this to the tractor and almost we are done with the project. So let's take some measurement stuff with us and off we go. In here. Oh. Like so, like so, like so. No, so close that. No, can you see? No, yes, you do not. Can't see anything. Because of this lightning, I am very sorry. The main point is anyway to get this done today. So maybe next time I'm working on little bit that lightning what I'm doing. So bear with me. Somebody has taken arrow to the knee, but I took rock. Yay! Knees, knees, knees. My knees. So if this plate is like sitting in here, okay, there is no anything that I should have access to other than these filters, so it can stay here pretty much like the old one was. All in all, this might be okay place to be, and that I will make new tubing. It might go well. That is what it is when we need to put that together. This is a thick plate. Dang it! I have to drill one hole to here as well, or I can make here to here some. Well, that looked stupid. I don't do that. Yeah. 2 holes and 2 bolts and nuts, and it's there somewhat. So 1 hole we can use, but I wonder if it's up. No. I will take that part here as well before I do anything. If there's something that I missed, then I'm screwed again. 5 million holes just to make one thing to go to be at one place. Come on now. I want to make this somewhat stay in one place. Yeah. Okay. Back we are. Let's see, where is the rock? Not in there because knee doesn't say anything. So, this kind of contraption and it goes somewhat like in here. Or now that I have this part here do I need even to bring it here? I say no. Why? Well, thing is, if I bring it here, as you can maybe see, these filters are here, and now that I will bring the even closer these to that filters, those people who will change these filters are going to be very mad for some reason. Somebody take this kind of construction way too close if it's like in here. That is a no-go. Let's put it like so and by itself. Then I have this piping pretty much. Oh, this is nice. Good thing that I took this to the place. It would be a stupid thing. Oh, I do all these things and now that it's here, it's it's just not good to be in here. So, 2 holes, the old ones we will put in this. It seems so they are pretty much where they need to be. And when it's in here, well, only thing that could be damaged is this back plate from the front. If something is hitting under here, there is space between this whole thing. Every side has a space. So pretty much I made this damage proof, almost. I'm not making any covers from the frontal hits. There is so small chance that something that comes from the front hits right here. If it's coming from the under, it will hit here first, this lip. There's few, let's say 0.5 centimeters, like a half centimeter lip that protects it from underside attacks, if you could say so. Yeah, this will work. I'll try to make some precise markings, and after that we bolt this to the tractor and I will take this out and I maybe repaint this once more just to be sure that it's okay. And after that I will install these pipes and start making this new cocktail of 50% water and 50% that glycol sugar water. What it is even called? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, now I will take this off. Took these parts there on the table, to the table. Spacers can go away. Okay. Only thing that I must check is this. Does this piping go? Well, it might go. I don't know. Might be a little bit badly to get this hose, frontal hose, to be where it need to be, and we will see. So these 2 holes now. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see, can I even draw from this side? Of course not. Then I have to take some shorter marker. Shorter marker. Well, that can go, and well, at least somewhat right position. Where is the rock? Yeah.